Hey, it's Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb, and on this episode, we're going to do keto Amazon meals for $3 coming up next. Hey guys, it's Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb. I have lost a significant amount of weight on keto. Here's my before and after. And on today's episode, we're going to do $3 keto meals from Amazon. I'm going to show you all of my keto shopping, how I got all of these to make it super easy keto and to make your shopping a little bit easier by doing it online. But first, if you like this video, smash that like button, make sure you click subscribe and put in the comments keto Amazon if you want to see a second part 2 of this video. I'm happy to do more of these Amazon keto series if you are interested. And finally, if you have not signed up for my free, yes, it's free weekly keto emailed meal plan, go do that below. It's down in the description link. Now let's dive into our Amazon keto meals. Okay, so what we're first gonna do is I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about my keto pasta. This is the Palmini. This stuff, you have to see my review of it, but let me show you my recipe for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off, the directions say to drain and rinse. I'm getting better lighting there. Drain and rinse, and it's supposed to smell. So, and you can make softer texture by adding the drained Palmini to boiling water for 5 to 10 minutes. So I have my pot getting hot. I'm gonna drain this out. We're gonna rinse it, and then we're gonna go ahead and rinse this bad boy. It does have a slight smell, and this is what the packaging total looks like. I'm just gonna rinse that through. Consistency does feel noodle-like, so that's great. I'm excited. I'm really excited to try this. So I'm just patting mine dry. My pan is hot. I'm gonna dump that in there, and it says to get this warmed up. And I'm just gonna start warming the noodles. You could boil them like the directions say too. So my Alfredo recipe is super simple. Countess Alfredo recipe. I usually put pesto in it, but I'm gonna add 1 part of the butter and another equal parts of the cream cheese, and then like half of a part of Parmesan and pesto. So there's my 1 part butter, my other part cream cheese. Let these melt together. And once that melts, then I'll put the Parmesan cheese in, and I can add pesto to it. This is so simple, so simple. And if your butter is sizzling like that, that means your temperature is too hot. Turn it down. That is way too hot. It should just be a gradual melt. So I'm trying to stir it to somewhat salvage this. But it should not be bubbling like that. It should just be a gentle melt. So now that this is fully melted, again, it shouldn't have separated that much, but I am the Sesame Street chef, and this is real life. Royal weight loss meets real life. So what I'm going to do next is add in my Parmesan. This does have creepy carbs in it. I'm knowingly making that decision, but I would like to suggest to you maybe get fresh Parmesan so it doesn't have the creepy carbs. But I don't know, I like it this way for some reason. I'm just adding that in. This is a half of a part. So if you were measuring, maybe you do 1/4 cup of butter, 1/4 cup of cream cheese, and then 1/8 of a cup of Parmesan cheese, depending. And then you could add pesto to this. I eyeball it, and I'm gonna add a little bit more Parmesan because I see the buttery, it's a little liquidy still. We're gonna make it a little bit thicker. I have turned off the heat on my skillet, and you could add even a little bit more cream cheese to this, but this looks beautiful, and I'm gonna go ahead and add it to my noodles. I wanted to measure the portion sizes on this. The bag says that 1 serving size is 2.5 serving sizes, is 4 carbs, 2 net carbs for 2.5. So I made 3 serving sizes here, basically a 1/2 cup. And so this would be the portion size is a 1/2 cup. I'm gonna go ahead and pour that into my bowl. Put this into my bowl. And there we go. And then I'm gonna add my Alfredo sauce on top. You certainly could add a little pesto to this. To add some zip. I would love to, but I ran out of pesto. But I love COSTCO's pesto. They've got a great pesto. So that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and try my pasta. I have not tried it at all yet. You guys can get my real life reaction. I'm not sponsored by them. This is my own saying. That is amazing. That, I was gonna say, that S is good. That is delicious. I'm loving it. I'm totally loving it. I would highly rate it on a scale of 1 to 10. I absolutely would give it a 9 in terms of taste. Texture, texture's big to me. Smell, y'all know I have smell issues, so smell is also on there. It's literally, the consistency is really, really good. It's noodle-like. My only qualm would be on price, but what I'm gonna do is get the case full. They do offer cases. I wanted to try it first before making the financial investment in the case. I'm definitely gonna get the case. My little boy would love this. I feel comfortable serving him this versus like noodles. This, quite frankly, and he's not going to know the difference. This is very spaghetti-like consistency. Here, I'm going to play with my food. Very spaghetti-like consistency. I have no dog in this steak. I have no dog in this fight. What's that saying? No dog in this fight? I have no financial gain in this other than the affiliate link. So they're not paying me to say this. Truly, I would say get this. I would recommend it. So the drawbacks would be the negative price tag. And the carb servings, that portion size, a half a cup of noodles for 4 carbs or 2 net carbs, not bad. Not bad. The only thing I would say is the price tag on that, but I'm going to see if I can find Palmini local to see if I can get it a little bit cheaper. I don't know if I can, but that's now going to be my new quest. But I would recommend this product. I totally would. So I've now eaten some, but that looks amazing. That looks delicious. I want to eat the whole thing and scarf it all down. So my recipe for this was really simple. Is I'm counting this. I bought this package of it. Is a 12-ounce package. You can buy cans of them that are 14 ounces and more bulk. I have yet to see this in the stores, but put in the comments below, do you know where you can purchase this in a store? I am very, very curious to now find this. Although my Amazon, and all of the links for Amazon will be down in the description link below. But this, so I'm counting this as 3 servings, which is 4 ounces, which is a half of a cup. So you would combine this maybe with some meat in addition to boost up your protein a little bit, but it totally falls in line with keto of high fat, moderate protein, low carb for this awesome item. I used my Alfredo with it. I'm counting this meal. It was $7, and Amazon prices fluctuate. So if I'm saying this and you see it differently in Amazon, sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower. Check out Camel. That is where you can see what the price fluctuations are. But this was $7, so I'm counting per serving, 3 servings with that. So, and if you count in the other ingredients with it, what is that? Like $3 for the meal total. Great deal for this. And you can add meat on top if you want to make it a little bit more satiating, but the oils from the Alfredo plus the consistency of this is a 9 out of 10 rating for me. My only qualm in it is this whole package costs $7 for basically 3 servings, which is a half a cup. I get it though, we need to pay more for higher quality of food. This is definitely high quality. I definitely would review and rate this. I'm not sponsored by them, but we do have the affiliate code below if you're interested in getting it. I'm going to, for my family, my 3-year-old, my hot husband, I'm going to get the case full because instead of it being $7, it will now be $4.50. I got my notes over here. I got my cheat sheet. It's $4.50 for each can if you buy the bulk price for it. So we're going to get that, and then that makes the serving $1.50 per pasta bowl, basically, keto pasta bowl. So I highly recommend this. I'm gonna go ahead and make my cheap keto salad dressing. This is the cheapest salad dressing to make and one of the healthiest you can do by using oil, avocado oil, or you could use olive oil if you have that in your pantry. Use what you have, but I love the avocado oil and I particularly like this brand. I will put that in the description link below. And I'm gonna be using Aldi's apple cider vinegar, whatever one you have. I will also put that in the description link below if you want the Bragg's version of that. But basically we're going to do 3 parts oil, and I'm going to use 1/4 cup, and then 1 part of the, my amazing list out of the way there, and 1 part of the apple cider vinegar. We're going to get that lined up to go ahead and make our salad dressing. I'm just going to add my 1/4 cup. I'm going to add 3 1/4 cups. Make sure you shake your apple cider vinegar to get the mother in there. I'm dumping that in. This is what the consistency looks like. Pork chop wanted to help. He knew I was cooking and I spill like a Sesame Street chef. So I just leave it in one of these Pyrex containers. And you can add some pink salt into this. It makes it taste a little bit good. You could add some fresh herbs into this. You can add a little pesto into this. I just like it straight up like this though. It's so simple, so easy, and can give you so many portions of this. And I just simply wrap mine into a Ziploc bag because the oil, you know, it's oily. And then that way I just take out my portion size with a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons or 3 tablespoons. And this way I don't feel guilty when I'm having salad dressing. You don't have to put it in the refrigerator, but I like to chill mine so it's nice and chilly willy. And I'll use that until it goes out. So something like that. And it works great and it's so inexpensive. My next amazing Amazon keto meal that I'm super obsessed with is my salad dressing. Y'all, I used to buy really expensive salad dressings. You can get Primal salad dressing, which is awesome, but making our own is so much cheaper. Again, I got my cheat sheet here of how to make this inexpensive keto meals, how you can make it like $3. Basically, I figured out the total for the avocado dressing I used is $10. And again, prices do fluctuate. This is as I'm looking it up now. The portion of the apple cider vinegar that I used, I'm gonna say is $1. So that's $11 total for everything. If I used, so the total cost for everything with that would be basically be $11 for 40 tablespoons of dressing. That's a lot of dressing, right? Isn't that a lot? So if you use 2 tablespoons per serving, that basically is making it, my math is weird. It's basically making, where's my total? It's basically making it $28 per tablespoon. So if you use 2 tablespoons, which I like to do because I like my salad wet, I like it all covered in dressing, is basically about 50 cents per serving size of it. But y'all, that lasts for forever. It lasts forever. That's 20 servings, which is a tremendous amount. So that is exciting. I highly recommend, and you don't have to use that avocado dressing, right? Like you could totally use olive oil. You could use a bunch of different oils in there. So use what you have, just not vegetable oil. Vegetable oil is a no-no on keto because of the inflammatory properties, like canola oil, soybean oil. Those are all inflammatory, so don't use those. Use like an avocado oil, an olive oil, a walnut oil is good too. You can use a bunch of those. Pecan oil is also good too. So I like those. Next I have on my list for my Amazon cheap keto meals and with my keto shopping was my pork panko. I made it 3 different ways, maybe 4. One was just the pork panko fried in the skillet. One was with mashed pork rinds fried in the skillet, which I did not like at all, but I'll show you the clip. And then one was baked pork panko to see if that baking it would be better than frying it. So I've got my egg wash all set. I'm just gonna whisk this together. And I have 3 eggs in here, depending on how much, you could add a little cream if you don't have enough eggs. Sometimes I do that. And then I have my pork panko crumbs. I will put that in the description link below to get those off of Amazon. And I'm just gonna simply pour this all in here. Look at those delicious pork panko crumbs. That is amazing. I preheated my pan and I'm doing it on medium heat, making sure that's preheating. I have applesauce wanted to come over, and so did pork chop. They know when I'm cooking. So these are really thick. These are from my pork loin chops. These are from Costco, and so these I like because, and you could do chicken with these. You don't have to do pork, but I just got them because they were a different type of meat. I'm going to cut these in half. This is too thick. It will take forever to cook it, so I'm going to literally cut these in half, and then I'm going to start using my wash of dipping the half into the egg and then the pork panko crumbs, and I'm gonna melt some butter in there to fry this up. So now that my pan is heated up, I'm just gonna add my butter into there. I'm just gonna let that butter melt together while I get my egg wash station all set up right next to. So I've got my butter all set up in here that's gonna fry. I'm gonna go ahead and dip this into my, as I spill it like the Sesame Street chef. I'm just gonna put my egg wash on it, dip it in my pork panko crumbs. Ooh, it's getting crazy in here, and plop that in there to fry. And I like to do 3 to 4 minutes on each side, depending on how thick it is. There we go. Get that nicely coated. Get that frying up. I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna set the timer for those. I'm gonna set the timer for 4 minutes. And I'm simply just gonna flip these over. Look how crispy that looks. Oh, it's chicken. And I'm going to set the alarm again for another 4 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and add on top of these, now that I know they're cooked, I did cut them in half to speed up the cooking time. I got a 3-year-old that's hungry. I'm going to put some goat cheese on here. You could also use cream cheese, or you could skip this step. You simply just put your pesto on top. Whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm going to kind of mix and match, putting it on top while it's finishing cooking. And I did end up extending the cooking time to 5 minutes on one side, 5 minutes on the other, just because they were so thick, even after chopping them down. If you are loving this video, make sure you click subscribe down there and like, so other people can see this video too, and I know to do more videos just like this one. I'm just gonna rub this around and get this nice and covered. And now that I've got my butter down, I'm simply just gonna do my egg washing station. I'm dipping this in my egg wash, covering it with pork panko crumbs. I'm the Sesame Street chef, and then I'm putting this down on top of a piece of the butter, 2 pieces of the butter. I'm going to do it again. And put this in here as well. My dish, and I have the oven heated for 350. I'm going to go ahead and put that in, and we'll come back and check on it in a little bit. Pork chop wanted to see what I was doing. So this was from the oven. I am not super impressed. It's not crispy. I guess I could have turned the heat up, but I wanted to make sure it was cooked internally. So I'm going to actually pan sear this a little bit to make it a little bit crispier on the outside. So far, pan searing the panko crumbs is my winner, but I do like with the panko crumbs, look at that good coating. That is different than the pork rinds. To try with pork rinds as an additional option. I like Epic. I'll put that in the description link below. I'm just going to mash these up and do my egg wash with my remaining guy to see how this guy tastes, to see if it tastes any differently. Yes, it is barbecue season, but that's what we happen to have on hand here that was opened, and it's 0 carbs. You can see the protein and the fat, so we're going to try these and see if that works as a pork panko crumb. And as Leanne Lachlan says, they're just hands. That's how, from Real Housewives of Texas, if you don't know my reference. So I use my pork rinds. If you don't have pork panko crumbs, I'm going to do my last of my egg wash with this. Just cover it fully in that egg. And then I'm going to just dip it in this. Get all those chunky chunks on there. Get all the crumbs going. And then we'll plop this into the frying pan. These are struggling a little bit. They're all falling off, probably because I didn't smash them well enough. I would say smash them super, super finely. This is way harder than the pork panko crumbs are, and I'm burning it, and I'm turning the temperature down, and I keep extending the cooking time. It's making it more challenging to cook it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one in half and see if I can try to salvage my pork rind one. Not as appetizing as the first one with the pork panko crumbs. Still delicious, but I would recommend the pork panko crumbs a lot better. Like, look at all that overage. That's kind of a bummer. Maybe if I had smashed it more, but even smashing it more is still not sticking. Doesn't that look amazing? I'm so excited to eat this with 2 cups of romaine lettuce or spinach, some olive oil. That is a high fat, moderate protein, low carb meal. Have you signed up for my free weekly keto meal plan? That's in the description link below. So my test results from that video was basically, I like the pork panko. The pork panko crumbs, it makes a difference. Having mashed pork rinds versus this, and this is by Baconair, is the name of the company who does it. I really could tell the difference. I could tell the difference between my mashed pork rinds, and again, I could have mashed them more. It still would have not change the results for me, even if I had mashed them more. So I know you guys are gonna be like, well, you didn't mash it enough. I know. But even if I did, I still like this. I just ordered some more. I wanna have them on hand to make fried chicken. I felt like that pork panko pesto goat cheese recipe was incredible. Truly, truly incredible. You could put it on a bed of 2 cups of spinach. It's delicious with your homemade dressing. This I would highly, highly recommend. And it wasn't that expensive. So this bag, if you buy the 3-pack, is $9. So each bag is $3. So this plus your pork, and pork, if you buy pork chops, and again, some people don't eat pork. Well, I guess you are if you're getting pork panko. But I like it with the pork chops because the pork right now, pork chops are inexpensive. And you can get them from a variety of different sources. But I really, I could tell the difference between this versus the pork rinds. It made a big difference. And so on a scale of 1 to 10, I give this a 10. And that is saying a lot coming from me. The only reason why I may take it down is cleanup, but that's for all cooking, you have to clean up. So I would highly recommend this product. The 4th thing on my Amazon keto shopping that I would highly recommend is my Keto Ice Cream. So we're gonna go ahead and put the ice cream into this container. Duke, what you doing there, bud? Are you mixing it? We're mixing it all around, and we're gonna put them in the little doggy containers. If you want this little cute popsicle holder, I'll put in the description link below. Now we just have to wait. We got our little doggies filled up. Applesauce was helping, and we're gonna go ahead and put this in the freezer. Okay, you can have one for yourself, and then 1, 2, 3. You can put the chocolates in. 1, 2, 3. Good job. Using our accounting skills here, and then you can have one yourself. Here's the Lily's chocolates. These are somewhat expensive. I will link them in the description link below. The recipe didn't call for it, but I thought we would add some just to this tray. And we have all of these trays. Applesauce is helping us still. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in the freezer now and then come back to it. So we got these freezing in here. I did wish I had put them in Ziploc bags, but quite frankly, it's delicious. I highly would recommend it. It was really, really easy. If you have children, they will love it. And it's a way to get their high fats in also for kids. So if I had to do it all over again, you can see we've eaten a bunch of it. I totally would have put these in Ziploc baggies. They're so cute, and the little dogs are so cute if you have children. I love the heart size because of the small portions on them. Either or, these molds I will also put in the description link below too. But either way, this was amazing. Porchop wants to help. And huge shout out to Royal Court member, our group coaching program, for recommending this to us at one of our meetups. I was so incredibly grateful for this suggestion. Thanks so much, Joan. So down in the description link below, I'm going to put a link for the ice cream so you can print it out if you want. It makes it super, super simple. But for the ice cream, it's basically coconut oil, the Swerve, some pink salt, my Lily's chocolate chips, and there's one other, and the vanilla extract with it. Adding the chocolate chips makes a difference. It really, really, to me, made a huge, huge difference. Okay, so with number 4 with my Amazon keto shopping was my Keto Ice Cream. Now, the chocolate chips are paramount in this. I highly recommend a couple of ingredients you probably can't find unless you're close to like a Whole Foods, Trader Joe's. I haven't found these products at Trader Joe's. They're, I think, only available at Whole Foods unless you're near like a Sprouts maybe. But in my area, rural Virginia, I don't have easy access to this, which is why I love this recipe, because I can just order it all to my house. One is I use the Swerve sugar. It's erythritol. I always say that wrong, and it sounds like a lady part. So if I'm saying that wrong, sorry if it sounds like a lady part. It's Swerve. We're just gonna call it Swerve. So in this, it comes with basically, let me bring up my notes so I can tell you what the cost is on this awesome ice cream. If you use this whole thing just devoted for ice cream, it would be 1.5 cups in the package, which is 12 ounces, which would be 5 servings. So per Swerve serving, it's would be, let's see here, $1.50 total for the ice cream for the Swerve. And then if you add in coconut oil, this is $2.76 right now, running on Amazon prices right now. And then if you added in the chocolate chips with that, and then also like if you calculated your vanilla extract and pink salt, that would make it a little bit higher. So the total ice cream would be 50 cents per serving. Hello, 50 cents per serving. So I'm also gonna put in the description link below those cute the little Wiener Dog things, the molds. To me, the molds makes the difference. Other people make them without molds. I need the portion size servings or I will eat the whole thing. Which, by the way, if you ate the whole portion size serving, it's not honestly that bad. I mean, it is having that much Swerve sugar and the Lily's chocolate chips, but really this recipe made me so full after 4 small of those hearts. Like the portion size was really, really small and I got really, really full. I'm not used to having a lot of coconut milk, and I think I'm gonna start incorporating it in more because it was so filling. So this, just for, so you can know what some of the, 1/4 a cup is 2 carbs, and in terms of protein, 2 grams of protein, 9 grams of fat, and where's the sugar? It's not listing sugar. Let's look at the ingredients real fast. It's supposed to be unsweetened, and you want to shake this sucker well, by the way, before you open it. It's just coconut milk, water, potassium, you can go check it on Amazon. But so this I like a lot. I like the Goya for some reason. I don't know. I'm brand loyal to them for some reason. And then the Lily's chocolate chips, that's all down there. And I just literally had my boy put 1 chocolate chip in the mold. It was so cute. If your molds are bigger, if you're using the Wiener Dog ones, use 2 chocolate chips just because they're bigger than like the heart size ones. That total 50 cents for the Amazon Keto Ice Cream. It was so simple, so easy. And also many of y'all asked about my Am Countess T-shirts. I will put that in the description link below too. Some of y'all have said you've been out at restaurants wearing it and you're like, oh, I'm gonna eat totally super healthy. It makes you eat healthier, apparently, is what you guys tell me. And me too. I feel a little sense of pride walking around in my I Am Countess t-shirt. So those 4 recipes for my Amazon keto shopping, super, super simple. Let me show you my Amazon shopping cart. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and show you my Amazon keto order. It will also be in the description link below, so you can get everything if you're interested in doing all of these recipes too. Okay, here's the first thing is my pork rinds, the 3 bags. See, it's on me when you purchased it. And then it's $12. Do you guys like my cash register? By the way, I have this, sorry, we have to show my cash register. My little boy was playing with it. Anyways, okay, so here, back to what I was doing. It's $12, so it's $4 per serving. I may have said in the video it was $5. That price may have changed, I'm not sure. So that would change my total slightly, but it's a good thing we're doing this. Then the next thing I had was my, my pasta, my Palmini pasta. So here's the Palmini pasta. It's $8 per pouch and then $27 per 6-pack case. This is the 6-pack case that I want. And it was mentioned, I guess, on Shark Tank. So this is what I'm gonna start trying in the future since I did like it. To me, it's worth the investment to get all of 6 of those cans. The next thing that I'm gonna get is my avocado oil. And this is the brand that I like. It's $10 for this purchase. You could probably find this maybe in a grocery store if you live near a grocery store that carries it. The next I'm gonna get is my Swerve. And here's the Swerve. You can get this one, it's $15 for the 2-pack, or you can get the 1-pack, like you can get a bunch of them. I just like purchasing one at a time. That's my personal preference, but I may actually get this 2-pack, so it's $7.50 per container. The next thing I'm gonna get is Lily's chocolate chips. These things for our family last for forever, so they're only $5.66. These bars are amazing. I'm also gonna get the coconut oil, the coconut milk. And I like the Goya brand, but get whatever brand you want. Like this Thai brand is really, really good. Actually, I may get the Thai brand. Where's the Goya brand? You can get Goya, by the way, at like Walmart and like everyone carries coconut milk. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the Thai brand because you can also use the Thai brand for your subscribe and save, which I do every month is my subscribe and save to get like toilet paper, paper towels and stuff. So I'm gonna get that. So that shopping list was super, super simple, super, super easy, and that's all in the description link below. Did you guys love this video? Have you signed up for my free weekly keto meal plan? Make sure you do that down below. Make sure you really hit that like button super, super hard. You can hit it hard with a heart. And also make sure you put in the description, in the comments below, Amazon Keto. If you want me to do more videos like this, if you don't want me to do more videos like this, please tell me in a loving, nice way, loving comments only. And also make sure you click subscribe because on this channel, we do all things keto, all things intermittent fasting. I like this video. I hope you guys liked it too. If this to me was fun. If you want to see another one, just let me know. I'm happy to do that. Let's make it a powerful day. Bye guys.